Hello dear traders, I'm Maria Starodupa and this is the review of crypto analytics from fx.co. It's the 30th of January, today Tuesday, and yesterday, as we remember, Bitcoin recovered above 42,000, and today we will discuss whether the downtrend is broken or not. And we have an article today by Tom Petrenko. So the past week marked a new phase of corrective movement for the main crypto and the entire market. Bitcoin, after plummeting to 42,000, consolidated and resisted, dropping below 40,500, rarely testing their support zone. However, last week the 42,000 level was breached, and subsequently, due to high selling volumes, the 40,500 level was also broken. The cryptocurrency continued to fluctuate near this level, 40,500, but eventually the key support level, was also breached and selling pressure increased, leading Bitcoin to retest the 39,000 level and briefly reaching 38,500, where a local high was established. A subsequent local upward correction followed, which by all metrics appeared anomalous. However, the unlikely bullish Bitcoin forecast was fulfilled, and the cryptocurrency confidently settled above 40 and later $41,000. So, is the downtrend over? That recovery above 40 and the subsequent price increase to 42,000 marked the triumphant return of buyers to the market. This process coincided with the final exhaustion of sales volumes from the Grayscale fund, according to JP Morgan's data. And if we follow this scenario, that the decline in Bitcoin is solely due to Grayscale's massive sell-off, we should expect the value of Bitcoin to recover to $45,000 and beyond in the new trading week. However, if we look at the charts from a technical standpoint, the situation looks more complex. If we conduct a Fibonacci retracement from the local peak at 48,900 to the current low of 38,500, it turns out that the upward correction at this stage has only reached the 0.382 Fibonacci level, which in most cases is not the final point. Typically, an asset's correction within an impulse wave concludes between 0.500 and 0.618 levels. This suggests that Bitcoin has the potential to rise to $45,000, and this price movement will be within the framework of a significant downward trend. Considering this purely from an analytical perspective, the correction of Bitcoin has likely ended since the structure of the local downward trend has been violated. However, from a broader perspective and in terms of technical analysis, Bitcoin needs to consolidate above 45,000 level for a definite break in bearish sentiment and a resumption of movement towards new highs. As for fundamental factors, on January 31st, tomorrow, the long-awaited Federal Reserve meeting will take place, which will determine the future of financial markets in the coming weeks. This decision will be crucial for the crypto market, as it will finally clarify when the authority plans to initiate an interest rate easing policy. The latest inflation data, the stability of the US economy, and robust labor market add doubts to investors about whether the Fed will start lowering rates in the first half of this year. Analysts at Nomura believe that over the next 12 months of this year, the interest rate will be lowered by 1%, but when the process will begin is still unknown. Investors are eager to hear this information at the upcoming press conference of Jerome Powell, as the markets have no doubts that the interest rate will remain at current levels. So far, the concern lies in the possibility of another rate hike to 5.75%, and it is this possibility that raises doubts among investors. So the situation is quite unclear. So, making a conclusion, Artem says that Bitcoin is at a crossroads, and the Federal Reserve meeting may provide answers to all the questions of interest to us. With a high probability, Jerome Powell's rhetoric will not be optimistic, and therefore Bitcoin will likely continue to rise and reach the 43,800, 45,000 range, after which a new downward impulse will begin. However, one cannot exclude the activation of buyers and successful consolidation above this area, which will mark the beginning of an upward movement towards a new local high, possibly the last one before the halving. Okay, let's have a look at the chart of Bitcoin for the moment. So it's the 30th of January, and Bitcoin opened today at point 43,187, and now it is trading at 43,341. So we can see that it has added 1,000 more points since yesterday. It keeps rising, and it almost reached this area Artem mentioned, 43,800, 45,000 range. It's really close to it. So probably it's moving towards its 45,000 point. And then after that, we should be very much attentive. And also, yesterday is quite an important day, as the Fed meeting is coming, and traders should keep in touch with all the news. Well, this is all for today. We will see each other tomorrow in our next review. I wish you to have a nice day and profitable trading, and see you next time. Goodbye.